What's going on? Welcome to my next video on drawing dynamic poses. And this time I chose to do a pose of CoryxKenshin. It's like a little YouTuber. And for this pose, I found one with him, I guess, sitting down in his little chill, relaxed position. And I decided to take that and create my own version of it, or from a different angle of that particular pose. That way I can kind of take it and foreshorten it to create my own pose out of it. And so for this, I looked at it and kind of tried to figure out where the angle is and the perspective of where to place all the shapes for the pose. And that's why I decided to do the box shape for the head to put it in perspective. That way I can kind of figure out how to do the chest and also the waist area. And I'm kind of just working my way, and as I'm doing, I'm trying to like figure out where to position everything. And I have the perspective grid lines they're in my head, and I'll do a video on that, talk about 2-point perspective, and 3-point perspective and all that in a future video. But right now I have it in my head, so I already know how to place it down on the paper. It's kind of like I'm visualizing how it will look in perspective, and that's why I'm drawing the leg is kind of like it's more close to the camera, so I'm putting that one first and making that bigger. That way, your eyes is seeing that first, and it's all depending on because of the angle that I have it on. And so right now I'm working another leg to kind of put it going down. And next time I do a pose like this, I'll draw out the lines. That way, you can kind of see the grid that I'm following as I'm doing this. So right now I just erased the leg because I felt that the leg was too short, so I'm making it just a little tad bit longer. Going in there, put the calves, drawing it in. That's probably like CoryxKenshin's little. Maybe this is him taking a break from making his videos. I'm getting in that foot. Another foot in there. And the box I drew in, I didn't want to do exactly what he was sitting on, so I kind of just made a box. That way you kind of see, where it's placed in perspective. It's kind of like you can't really see because of the camera angle for the grid is you're looking from below, so you can't see the top of the box or above him. It's kind of like you're down and looking up. Your eyes are low. I'm getting in his knees, his arm. And like I said, the more you practice drawing the shapes, the easier it is to take the shapes and start creating your own pose like I did with this one. I took the pose of what he's doing now, relaxed, and created my own pose from a different angle from that same thing. That way it's not, you're not necessarily copying it, you're creating your own pose from it, even though it's the exact same pose. It's kind of like when you're doing an action scene. If you're copying an action scene and the pose can be straight coming at you, you can take that pose or take that scene and angle it and change the angle of it and foreshorten some areas to create your own version of the same scene. So right now I'm working in his hands because he has his hands are a little relaxed, one hand above the other one. Putting that bottom hand, drawing the fingers. And it just takes a lot of practice. Keep drawing the shapes over and over again, and eventually it'll become second nature. You can take and practice the chest area in different positions, bending it in different ways for 1 week, and then the next week you can focus on drawing the head in the box shape from different angles 1 week. And then as you start to get used to drawing those shapes, you can get used to adding in details for drawing the face and the muscle structures of the body until you just get used to, how to put it down on paper. So I'm adding in the knee, and darkening some areas, adding in a little depth with his legs by adding those lines. Erasing some of the confusing lines. Don't want to make it too confusing. And typically at this point, I would be done, and I would erase it lightly and start adding in the clothing and things like that. And sometimes the grid lines that I have in his leg is kind of a way to know how to place the wrinkles on the clothing. Adding in the little area where his Adam's apple would be. Erasing the top of the line for his chest. Targeting some areas. And that's it for this video. Want to see more videos like this? Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and take care.